change my name, bless my song. Now the blessing can't turn down. So me have to boast. My daddy is a king, so I am a royalty. My
father is a king, so I am royalty.
It no matter what you say about me, cause
my father is a king, so I am
you never get him to agree. I'm way up with him, way up with him, way up with him. I don't stress too much about my problems, and to tell you the truth, I've got quite a few. Cause one man alone I know can solve them, and there is really nothing that he can do. If we talk about sin, I was the chiefest, and people put me off on the trail, but I encountered a love that's the realest. And it's just now me want you for myself. Him clean me up, turn me around, lift my head, fix me crown, love me right, grace above, me no last, now I'm from. Show me off, call my son, change my name, bless my song. Now the blessing can't turn down. So may I have a boss. My daddy is the king, so I am royalty. You better believe it. My father is a king, so that means I am royalty. Oh yeah, my daddy is a king, so I am a royalty. And guess what? I'm way up with him. Way up. I'm sitting way up with him. Yeah. Let me tell you about royalty.
I heard you calling to me. I hear you calling. You gently whispered, be free. I heard you calling to me. I hear you calling. You gently whispered, be free. But I was blind to you, yeah. Did what I wanted to do. But you never gave up on me. You never gave up. You stayed around and you carried me through all the troubles I seem to attract. That's when I noticed that you had my back. Now I'm happy I heeded your call. To live for you, Jesus, is all that I wanna do. I wanna know you. Glory to you. I'm good. I want with you. I love like you do. Your heart beats in me. I need your eyes to see. Your thoughts become mine. I think of you all the time. Make me new. Draw me closer, yeah, until I am one with you.
Wake up in the morning, tell my father thank you. Jumping on me show, I know me fix up me do. Grab me breakfast and a slice of honeydew.
Broadcasting worldwide, online 24/7.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome.
Be trying to let you be your imagination. And the blessings and bountiful blessing already. Giving thanks and praises to the Most High. Yeah. I keep trying to let you be your imagination. Never stop preaching, just look to the light. Don't stop believing, that's me and don't see not everything let us sell Christ. Again me say, I keep fighting, let ya be your might. And I say never stop preaching, just look to the light. I don't stop believing, and that's me and don't see not everything let us sell Christ. Today I got away, yes it is a blessed morning. Well I see food on my plate, what a blessing my spirit yearning. And for a fresh anointing unto the Lord, I must keep praying. Yes, well outside, you are majestic. Us skeptic and doubters respect this. No matter how them try to oppose it, right in their face, your truth is exposing them. I say, I keep fighting, let ya be your might. And they say, never stop preaching, just look to
I decide for DJ,
now that's me endorsing. Not everything let us surprise. Again, me say, I keep fighting, let ya be your might. And me say, never stop preaching, just look to the light. I don't stop believing, now that's me endorsing. Not everything let us surprise.
This is Starr Radio UK. This is Starr Radio UK. This is Starr Radio UK. This is Starr Radio UK.
And it don't matter who you think that you are. There's a place called paradise over the hills and over the stars. Yes. Courage, brother, do not stumble.
Online, on mobile, This is Starr Radio UK, the leading African Caribbean radio
7,
station.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, or good night, wherever you're listening from today. And Radio Land, welcome to Starr Radio and Str8Talk with Lady D. Now, as you're joining on, please do share, and also you're welcome to phone in if you have something to share, you want to join our discussion today. We're happy to hear you. So if you're calling in from USA, Canada, or the Caribbean or Africa, the line to ring in on is 1-518-400-6069. That's the line. And if you're calling from USA or Canada, that's 1-518-400-6069. If you're calling from UK, it's 0208-133-2257. That's 0208-133-2257 or 0208-133-258. USA or Canada is 001-718-303-2737. You can text or WhatsApp on 075-3966-1744. Follow us on Twitter at Starr Radio UK, or you can also send us an email at info@starradiouk.com. So welcome again for joining us, and do apologize for the late start. So please do tune in and just share. Don't just listen there, but share with someone if you'd like them to listen and also to be on the show today. So again, welcome. So today I'll have here with me my special guest, Michael Gordon. Michael has been here some time ago, and he was just talking about things that he was doing, and I just find him so phenomenal, the things that he's doing. But I won't even go into that. He will tell you more about what he's doing. So I just want to welcome him at this time. Welcome, Michael, again, for coming to Starr Radio, taking time out from your busy schedule. So welcome. So just please introduce yourself and let the listeners and the viewers know who you are, please.
Well, good evening, first of all, Lady D.
Good evening.
It's a pleasure to be back here at Starr Radio. This is my second visit. For those who don't know me, my name is Minister Michael Gordon, aka Chaba. I am the founder and the CEO of Stereograph Foundation UK. And we've been doing a lot of things. We came in the last time and I spoke with Lady D. This was at the initial starting of the Stereograph Foundation. And on the 9th of August, we was 1 year old.
Wow.
And it's been an amazing time for us, Lady D. So much has transpired within this year, and I'm just excited to share and let the listeners know what's been going on globally.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Yeah, so last time, you came, you was talking about the foundation and what is it that you do, and the things that you even plan to do. And it wasn't that just in UK, but like globally in the communities. And I was just thinking, wow, how you're gonna be doing all these things, touching people, just finding the gems in the community, those that are not even no one knows about them, but then you just go wherever they are and show some appreciation with your organization and touch their lives. And it doesn't matter who they are. What you were saying is that even if they're even a small child up to an adult, once they're doing stuff, you find what they're doing. And if people who were listening as well did know about people that are making moves or making an impact or doing things in whatever their sphere of influence is, you was there to just like go and reward them. And I just think, wow, what you're doing. So what has transpired since we last spoke? Because I know you had a few agendas, few things that you had planned to do. So you was touching there was an award thing that you had. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, Lady D. On the 4th of November 1917, last year, we had the first annual Gala Awards evening. Now, if you remember, when I came here in 2017 and spoke to you about it, it was pretty much in the process of coming together. It hadn't actually taken place yet. And it was really amazing to see what transpired on that night, because Stereograph Foundation awarded 54 awards.
Wow.
And this was right across a wide category. There was arts and craft, there was the health section, there was music, there was education. Wow. The list just went on. And there were people from all walks of life.
Wow.
And as I said before, awards is nothing new.
Yeah.
That's an old concept. But what is so spectacular and refreshing about Stereograph Foundation Awards is what criteria our one comes under, especially with the emphasis on the unsung hero. Let me just break it down a bit.
Yes.
The unsung hero. There's many people in life and establishments that does credible things that's never recognized, because in the eyes of most, they're not seen as Mr. Biggs or Mrs. Biggs.
True.
So their work goes unacknowledged the way it should be. Now, this is something that always, over the years, I really thought deep about and said, something? This needs to be changed. And when God gave me this vision to launch the Stereograph Foundation, this was part of the main motive of it, an agenda. So we decided to go and seek these people out who, are in communities all over the place, from all walks of life. And it's not just scheduled just to one set of people, regardless of your origin, skin color, who you may be, whatever field you're in. We are there to seek you out.
Wow.
One of the amazing things as well, obviously, we couldn't know everything or know everyone.
Right.
So we needed people to be our eyes and ears. And we run a nomination where you can nominate someone for a Stereograph Award.
Yeah.
Wherever the criteria may be. You approach us, we'll look at the reason why you've nominated this person. And from once we feel to ourselves, yes, we will award that person with an award according to the category that they fall into.
Right.
And it's just been amazing, Lady D, to see the upliftment and encouragement that these award system that we have has brought to people all over the world.
that's just awesome. And as you said, you seeking for people to be the eyes, the ears, because there are different backgrounds, different communities, and there are people that is not even known or recognized by society. So if there's someone even that's listening right now online and looking on, and you are aware of someone even that's doing something or making an impact, and you think that they can be awarded, and please do feel free to contact us, phone in and let us know, because as I said, it doesn't matter where they are in different communities that you go. So is it like there could be overseas as well?
Lady D,
because I understand you've been overseas as well.
Yes, I'll make a statement again. When we say communities,
yes,
or community, most people would look at that statement thinking that it's our locality, or physically where we are.
Yes.
But that was never our intention. When Stereograph Foundation refers to community, we talk about it being worldwide. So there's no limit or, hold back to where we say about, communities. Because community is a community, regardless of where it may be. And too often we limit ourselves in one area or in one direction or one dimension. So this was the next driving force for us to take it beyond those boundaries and say community, which is worldwide.
Wow. So there's no boundaries. If there's someone that's eligible to get something, and you think there's a criteria, they stand within those criteria, you're happy to give them an award. So do you always have to travel to these people? If someone said they're in Africa, how would you sort of give the awards?
All right. Marvelous question, Lady D. I just recently, 2 weeks ago, returned from Jamaica.
Wow.
And we went down there to launch the Stereograph Foundation.
Right.
And it was an amazing success. Now, one of the questions, or one of the many questions that people ask me, how do I know these people who we've nominated for awards?
Yeah.
Well, some of it is my own research.
Yes.
But a lot also is people that we've spoken to that lives in that region.
Wow.
And that knows more in depth of the individual or the establishment of what they're doing.
Right.
So, as you know, it's time now. We can't post the awards through the post.
Right, definitely not.
So we have to physically go there and implement it. And being of Jamaican origin, as you know from the last time I spoke to you, I used to live in Jamaica for X amount of years and had the big sound system and so forth. Right. I wanted to put something back in Jamaica, especially with the negativity of views and things that's been happening in recent times. Because, as you know, no matter where you're going to work, there's good and bad.
Yes, definitely.
So, sometimes these things that happen really leaves a negative view on that location, wherever it may be. So I wanted to put something positive in Jamaica, and we went there, and as I said, words cannot express of what took place, Let me give you some, for instance, what took place in Jamaica. We went down there and we gave away 21 awards.
Wow, 21 awards.
It was originally supposed to be 28. But what had happened, one of my suitcases with some of the awards in there went missing at the airport.
Oh no.
Which was a real shame. But thank God we would still manage to do what we needed to do.
Right.
And it was still a success.
Right.
And again, to show you the diversity of our awards, the different people that were awarded awards and establishments. Example, there was a local refuge team. Some call them dustbin men. I say a refuge collector. Yeah, in a place called Ewerton,
Wow.
Linstead in
Yes.
Jamaica. That is the St. Catherine district.
Yes.
And I had a friend that is stationed out there, and I started, as I normally do, to pick his brain. As you know, who does what?
Yes.
And we was talking one day, and he said, there's this refuge team, and they're so on their game, their work and dedicated.
Yes.
But because of the stigma that surrounds that type of work,
Wow.
people look
Look
down at
on
them.
them.
And I said, right,
Wow.
this is
that's
where
a perfect
Stereograph Foundation
comes in.
Award comes in.
Wow.
So we tracked them down, Lady D.
Wow.
And when we presented this award, if you saw the sense of pride
Yes.
and upliftment, their manager came, it's all been video recorded, which they will see on the coming documentary.
Yes.
And their manager, when he spoke about the admiration and the sense of achievement, to know that someone from overseas had recognized them in Jamaica for the work they're doing, it was just
blown
unreal.
away. Wow.
You know, it really lifted me, and I said even more so me, the actual ones who got the award.
Yes, I can imagine. Just imagine someone who's a street cleaner when no one sees, people look down on him or on them, and you from overseas just come and give an award, because like the street cleaner, people normally look down in society, stigmatize and say that's a very menial job. So for them or that person to be getting, or people to get an award, that is just something out of this world.
This is it, Lady, because even local businesses, the corner shop, there's a shop called Tinglin's Corner Shop.
Yes.
Now this individual has been in that location for many years. It's a corner shop that you can go in there, you might be a bit low on income,
Yes.
and he won't turn you away.
Wow.
He's going to let you have credit.
Yes.
He's a service to the community for many years. But being a local corner shop, he's not your ILO, which is a big supermarket chain
Brand,
in
yes.
Jamaica.
Right.
People look down at him. Again, this is a perfect criteria for these people to be acknowledged and awarded. And again, if you saw the sense of pride
Yes.
and joy
Yeah.
when we presented Tinglin's Corner Store, the owner, with this award, it was just amazing. It was
Yes, because imagine they've been there in the communities, just like here, people are there serving the communities, and no one recognize the work that they do. They're up so late doing things, and nobody just sees them. They're giving their services and their time to people, but no one sees and just look beyond what they're doing and recognize it. So for your organization to go and recognize people that are doing these things, I just think it's just awesome. It's just awesome.
Shed a little more light, to the listener, and for people to get an in-depth about Stereograph Foundation Awards. There's a young lady that we found in Spanish Town. She's an hairstylist. She doesn't own a hair boutique or hair salon.
Wow.
She does a hairstylist from her home on her veranda.
Wow.
Some people know it's a balcony.
Balcony,
But back home we
yes.
say veranda. And I saw some work what she does, Lady D, with plaits. I've never seen nothing like this.
Wow.
Now, I used to own a hair salon back in the days. So I've got a little understanding when I see a good hairstylist. And when we tracked her down, her name is Shanice Earl. When we found her, we tracked her down, and we didn't tell her what the plan was. We invited her to a location in Spanish Town where we was presenting a pharmacy with an award.
Right.
But we invited her to come on Saturday.
Yes.
So unknown to her, she didn't really know why she was there.
Wow.
And when we presented her with an international hairstylist award, it was just too emotional for her. Because she said she didn't even believe that for a start, we being overseas knew about her, let alone to recognize her.
Wow.
To come to Jamaica and present her
Yes,
with
that's
this
just
award.
awesome. I just think that's awesome, and you just keep on touching lives like that. You know, people in the community, whatever. So you, as you said before, it doesn't matter what is it that they are doing, the background or the jobs, as long as you know they are, there's a criteria and you're aware of it, then you're happy to go and do it. That is just awesome.
Of course, one of, we had many experiences out there, Lady D, and one that kind of really struck a chord. We gave an award to KPH, which is Kingston Public Hospital.
The hospital. Oh.
Now, they've been serving Jamaica since the late 18th century. And we gave an award to their casualty department. Before reaching to Jamaica, I tried to contact them to make them aware of the proposal.
Right.
But sometimes communication desires to be a lot, so to speak.
Yes.
So we decided, because we had already made the award and had the physical award with us, so we decided to approach KPH still. When we got to KPH Hospital, unknowing to them, obviously they weren't expecting us. So we had to go through the rigorous channels, security.
Yes.
We got an administrator to come down to speak to us, and she was very receptive. When she saw the award, she couldn't believe. But she personally could not just accept it because of it being a government institution. Now, quite often what we were seeing, they have this kind of concept that, what is behind this award? Is it something these people are trying? Are they trying to sell us something? Are they trying to trap us?
Yeah.
You know, that suspicious mind. So they had to have an emergency meeting
Yes.
there and then with those who were above her to see if they would accept the award. And we stood there for about 15 minutes and 4 doctors came down and 1 senior advisor. And they said to me, "Ooh, we don't know, we didn't know about this. And
yes, that's surprise.
we are honored.
Surprise.
But
yes,
this is what we decided to do. You can't take no video footage and no interview."
Right.
So I said to them, that's not a problem, because it was never about the interview or the video footage.
Right.
It was about Stereograph Foundation acknowledging the work that you've done and continue to do. So we presented the award, which they were completely blown away with. And we got in our cars and we drove off. So can you imagine what's been said after? And
Surprise.
the old shebang with it. So
Wow, that's
it's just amazing.
Yes, yeah. So you're just there surprising these people, giving them the awards that they so deserve, that no one actually, even the people around them, may notice that, but you as a stranger will hear about it and hear about what they're doing, and you'll just go in and just do that. Do you get a sort of satisfaction from that? How does that make you feel?
What satisfaction I get from it, Lady D, I've always been a giver. And I don't give to receive.
Yes.
And I don't give to be put on a pedestal.
Right.
But the very fact that I can uplift someone, or help to uplift someone, or motivate them,
Yes.
or give that someone a sense of joy and pride, that fills my heart.
Yes.
And I've seen it over the years with many people, as I said, has done incredible things, but always being overlooked. And I'm a go-getter. I think you kind of know that about me now.
Yes.
And I say what I mean.
Yeah.
So what's on the label is what is in the bottle,
Yes.
so to speak.
So you deliver.
That's it.
Yes,
And
you deliver.
it's a real joy. Do you know Alpha Boys?
I've heard.
Right, which in Alpha Boys School,
Yes.
it's now called the Alpha Institute. Now, this is an institute in Jamaica that takes in boys off of the road that's homeless or going through certain roughness in life. They don't have no family.
Yeah.
They train them, and it's musically orientated as well.
Yeah.
And they go through, and quite often, quite a few of the artists, music artists, came through that establishment.
Yeah.
So that was the next one of the institutes that we gave a Stereograph International Award last week, and they were just blown away, you know, to know that they've been acknowledged.
That is so good, what you're doing. So you mentioned earlier that, you know, you got the idea or the inspiration or the, you know, from God. So do you get any donation, any help? Do you have partners in this? You know?
Lady,
how do you go about getting all this, the preparation together, getting the awards? Because I know everything nowadays costs money, and for you even to travel to different places to you know, do you have a you know, get some donors?
Well, I'm gonna share something with you that most people are gonna say, is this gentleman for real? Am I telling the truth?
Yes, yes.
Am I living in a cuckoo land?
Right, right.
Well, I'm not in none of them.
Well,
and I am telling the truth.
Yes.
All of what Stereograph Foundation has been able to do up until this time has been provided by God.
Wow.
We don't have no sponsors.
No sponsors?
No.
Oh.
We've had a few promises, but nothing materialized. Because, you know, it's easier said than done. Another thing from day one that the Lord made clear to me is that He is more than able to supply these needs of this. And when I say this, I want people to understand. Quite often when you're running a charity, a foundation, or an establishment, and you become reliant on sponsors, some of these sponsors come with an ulterior motive. And the aim that you started out with becomes distracted.
Wow.
And I promised myself, as the founder of Stereograph International Foundation, and as the CEO, that that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
So many people think that I'm a multi-millionaire. I can assure.
Or maybe you're hiding it.
That's it. Or I've had some massive windfall. And I can assure you, Lady D, it's none of them. And I can understand why people think that way. Because how can an organization, a little foundation, like Stereograph International, achieve so much? We have given away 178 awards since last year.
Wow, almost 200.
Right?
Yes.
We have traveled. We've helped to donate to certain clubs and establishments, help with kit, fees and so forth. And as I sit here and hand my hands on heart, it's all been given to me by God.
Wow.
We've had a couple of donations, and I want to say this. I've got the utmost respect for you ladies. Because the 4 donations we've had have all come from ladies.
Ladies.
As I said, we've had promises.
Yes.
You know, one person even said to me, oh, give me your bank details.
And nothing to date.
And wow.
Nothing.
You know, but I'm not upset with that individual. Because I wasn't expecting nothing. And it's hard. It is hard, Lady D, because to manage to do what we're doing, you know, from Link on my habits. But you know what? I have blessings.
Okay.
And favor.
Yes.
And that's more than any money can bring. So it's just amazing what we've achieved.
Yes.
What we continue to do.
Wow.
And to know how it goes and to come to, pass.
Wow. So you're actually managing, as it says, not from any external help or much donation at all. It's just the favor of God. That's
As I sit here,
yeah.
hands on heart. I told you, we've had 4 donations, and they've come from women. God bless them.
Wow.
And they're not donations that are astronomical, but if it's even 1p,
yes,
we're grateful for it. Because they made that effort.
Yeah.
And the love and support that we've had from certain individuals that's seen what the foundation is doing.
It's about,
that is motivation itself alone. Keeps us pushing and keeps me pushing, because, as you know, physically, I've got a lot to count with.
Yes.
With my disability. And that's one of the things, Lady D, when people see me, this man, with his disability, being able to do all these things, it just, makes them have to check themselves.
Questionable.
That's it.
Yes. Wow.
So, I'm just thankful. We won't stop.
Yeah,
until the time, until the Lord says it's my time to pull me out.
Yeah.
I'll continue, and I just believe that the foundation is going to grow and grow.
Yeah.
And we've seen it, because I'm now looking to take it to Grenada and Barbados.
So the more in the Caribbean countries. Oh wow.
Not just Jamaica.
You're spreading.
This is it.
Yes.
And also in Ghana, as I said to you, we want to implement it.
Yeah.
And so forth. So it's just amazing what's happening and what can be achieved when you stay resolute.
So you just plan it, you contact some people over there, and
that's what we've been doing now, Lady D. I've been speaking to some people that I know that is up in a bit in the Grenadian high officials, so to speak.
Yes.
And they like the concept of what an initiative that we have.
Yeah.
Again, nothing like that has ever been implemented in those parts. So it's a real refreshing idea, and to see actual, not just talk, walking the walk.
Yes.
Because, talk is cheap.
Yes, it's when you put action to it, isn't it?
That's it.
And as you said, if you going and doing these things in the different communities or globally or internationally, and wherein no one has ever done it, so this is something I can see that later on it's just going to grow and grow, because if no one has ever done it and you just going into these different communities, either here or overseas, you're touching lives, you're doing things that no one thought of.
We brought down 4 trophies to play for football with local communities and Golden Boot Awards. Now, I approached certain ones who are in the dominant figures, heads in power. And as I said to you, what I find quite often, they can't get their head around this, because they think, what's happening here? Because it's not the norm.
Yes, not
it's
at
something
all.
different.
Not at all.
And there's a championship that we're going to launch in Jamaica.
Yes.
That right now they're so excited about, and I want to share it here, exclusive on Starr.
Wow.
You know the game Ludo?
Yes.
As we call it, Ludi. Now we're going to launch the All Ireland Jamaican Ludi Championship.
Wow.
That's never been done. Or even implemented or thought of. Now hear the concept behind that, Lady D. You don't have to have no Nike trainers to play. You don't have to have
just
an
come expensive
tracksuit.
Wow.
And you could be as young as 5 and as old as 90. So we'll have the different categories of playing Ludi. And it's a game that is loved in Jamaica. And I'm certain across the Caribbean as well. So we are now going to put the All Ireland Jamaica Ludi Championship, Stereograph Foundation.
Wow, and you're spreading it.
That's it. We've got 4 championship boxing belts
Yes.
that we now have in Jamaica that local Jamaican fighters can fight for. So,
Wow.
yes,
Wow.
we brought 2 down, and I've just taken order of another 2.
Yes.
One for the welterweight champion, one for the middleweight. And we have 2 Stereograph international champion boxing belts.
Wow.
So that's a total of 4.
Yeah. So are you advertising this? How people gonna be hearing about it? Are it being advertised like over there?
Right again now, and I'm glad that you're hitting these topics.
Yes.
I approached the Jamaican Boxing Board
Right.
and made the offer to donate these belts. I spoke to who is in authority. I followed their path of inquiry.
Wow. You've done some work.
Again, I came up with the impression that, what is this man trying? Unknown to me how God moves. I found someone who is the right person, who is in the boxing world, out there, to now take this to the next dimension.
Right.
So show you how God moves. So right now, the right person, had they had accepted it, this person wouldn't have got it. Well, you see how God moves?
Yes, yes.
They didn't. They were suspicious. And now I'm in conjunction with the right person, which is Castro Brown.
Wow.
And you're going to hear a lot about the Stereograph Championship boxing belts in Jamaica and what we're doing to help the fighters there. Because if you remember, I told you that we helped some local fighters here in Miguel's gym, which is up in Herne Hill.
Yeah, in Herne Hill.
That's it. We haven't stopped. So it just grows and grows.
That is
Lady
awesome.
D.
Awesome. So is you still just doing, spreading it in different fields, different areas, wherever there's a criteria, and you just intend for it to grow bigger?
I personally see this as there's no limit to it. Meaning in the sense that because there's so much different areas. Because it's not just about, a lot of people thought that because of my history with music, it would have been one-dimensional around the music field.
Right.
But as you can well see, it's not like that. It's right across the board. So it just grows and grows. It's like a domino effect or a snowball. As you roll it,
it's just spreading. So when you started, was it just to do with people just in music industry, or as you started to do it and you get the ideas of just spreading it more in the wider communities, and does matter what background, what area are these people are from?
No, from day one, Lady D.
Yes.
From the very off.
Right.
That was what was laid in my spirit. It had to be of a wide concept.
Right.
It was never just about the music.
Right.
It was health and education, music, arts and craft, you name it.
Yes.
We've made an award to the NHS here in England. That's never been heard of.
Wow.
We done the a department in Guy's Hospital.
Really?
We also done one of the specialist nurses. Now, they weren't aware of that they was going to get the award. And quite often they invite me on conferences to speak because, I'm a tracheostomy patient.
Yes.
And not only that, they're quite, what's the word here now, I would say, they're still amazed how clear my voice is for someone that has a tube in their throat.
Wow.
Because many trachea patients can hardly speak. So quite often they invite me to conferences to speak. And because of the care I've received over the years from the NHS, I thought it was appropriate to give this award. So again, Stereograph Foundation has crossed breaking grounds with the NHS here in England.
Wow. Oh, we never hear about this, and do they put it in the papers and all that? Because as I said, you're a patient there, so I think you've seen the gap there, and you sort of fill it.
That's it. And it's amazing, as I says, quite often, you know, we're like the unsung heroes still, because there's many people just getting to know about the foundation and the credible work that we're doing. But we believe it will continue to spread as time goes on.
This is Starr Radio UK.
Yes.
What we're doing
Exactly.
and what we stand for, because, you know, as they said, you can't keep a good man down.
No, not at all. And I'm
And what's
sure
hidden in the dark will be
will come out.
revealed in the light. And we don't have to stand and beat our chest and put ourselves on a pedestal. For he said he will humble himself.
Yes, it
You
will.
know.
Action will speak. Right?
That's it.
Action will speak. That's awesome. So at the moment, we're just going to take a short break, and we'll be returning shortly. So see you in a moment.
You can't always be in control of what happens on the road, but you can control the tires you ride on. Thanks to Str8Talk tires, in testing condition, you are guaranteed of traction and grip, be it new or partly worn tire. Str8Talk tires are the largest import and exporters of tires in the UK. Locate us all over the UK. For Wakefield, contact us on 01924 262 043. Selby, Rotherham, Hull, and Birmingham, contact us on 01709 380-615, or you can visit us at www.str8talk.co.uk. Str8Talk tires, safe when new, safe when partly worn. If you've had an accident in the last 3 years, that was not your fault. Get in touch with London Accident Claims Limited. It could be a motor accident or a workplace injury. You could be entitled to compensation. Just one call to our specialist team will take care of everything. For minicab drivers with PCOs, there is even better news. We provide you with a replacement vehicle. Call us on 0800-032-6798 or 0208-665-7667 to start your claims with London Accident Claims Limited. London Accident Claims Limited, a partner you can trust.
Humble, trusting God and everything will be alright. That cross, I'm gonna get that cross. Cause in the name of Jesus we standing strong, not on sinking sand but on solid. I'm gonna get that cross, I'm gonna get that cross. Cause in the name of Jesus we standing strong, not on sinking sand but on solid ground.
I'm calling for assistance, needing you this instant, waiting for your response. I don't be so distant. I'm calling for you, I'm calling for you, I'm calling for you, I'm calling for you. I'm calling for assistance, needing you this instant, waiting for your response. I don't be so distant. I'm calling for you, I'm calling for you, I'm calling for you. Yeah, you are my refuge, my fortress. Only you alone I trust, God alone I trust. Can't put my life in nobody else's hand. Them see my struggles, but them really not understand. When trouble start, yes, I you me have to rush to. I when it dark, only you are me compass. My one and only, yes, you and I come first. Heart till I bleach him, I feel still at the rope. Hustle we Christians, I feel still prayed up. We're us not against, no, them be flesh and blood. But this our fear is a spiritual must. No plans.
This is Starr Radio UK.
In
your car,
at work,
at home,
on your smartphone.
I'm calling for you. I'm calling for you. I'm calling for you. I'm calling for you. I'm calling for assistance, needing you this instant, waiting for your response. I don't be so distant.
Never found a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. Never found a pot of gold
I decide for DJ now.
Fire for Jesus. Yes, sir. Fire for Jesus. Not God the real me opinion. Not God the real way. I'm on fire.
This is Starr Radio UK.
Jesus. I'm on
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Str8Talk with Lady D, and hope you're enjoying the show. And please do share if you're listening, and if you're watching online, please do share. And if you have any questions, please do phone us and let us hear your views as well. As I said earlier today, our topic is touching lives globally, and in the studio with me I've got Michael Gordon. He's the CEO for Stereograph Foundation, wherein he's just doing so much things, you know, not just here in UK but going overseas, awarding, you know, people, even up to the someone who could be a street cleaner. So if you do know someone that they're doing things in the community, whatever they're doing, they're not really appreciated, and someone is you know, would like, you think they're doing so much thing and touching lives or whatever, in whatever capacity that they're doing, please do ring in, because his foundation reaching out over gems to people in the communities, just, you know, internationally and globally, or here in the UK, worldwide really. Just let us know, and you know, he can connect to them, and we'll give them an award. So please do phone in. Our lines to ring in is are 0208 133 2257 if you're ringing from UK, or 0208 133 2258. If you from Canada or USA, please call us on 001 718 303 2737. If you are if you'd like to text or WhatsApp us up, please do so on 075 3966 1744. Follow us on Twitter at Starr Radio UK, also on Facebook. And also, if you'd like to send us an email at info@starradiouk.com. I've seen here Linda from from UK, USA. Hi Linda. You said blessings from USA. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you. How is you USA doing? I hope you're fine, and I hope you're enjoying the show. Please do contact us if you'd like you know, to hear, let us know what, you know, how you're enjoying the show. So Michael, you know, I've been here, you know, just listening here and talking with you about what you're doing. You've just come back from Jamaica. You was over there doing awards to so many people. You you know, people, just surprising people really. So now in the UK, and not only in the UK, globally, what are your plans, or do you intend that, or do you plan to partner with other businesses or companies? Could they be individual? What are your plans with regards to that? So not just only individuals now, so you do touching the lives of individuals. What about partnering with companies?
Well, that's a great question, Lady D, because it's a very important factor.
Yes.
The Stereograph Foundation, working in conjunction with other establishments,
yes,
and companies. Let me kind of give you some more light and direction on this. For instance, we have joined forces with a radio station called Musical Heatwave, which is a radio and TV, just like yourself.
Yes.
The last time I came here, your manager, my respects to Frank, we spoke about working in conjunction.
Yes.
And we still want to proceed along that
yes.
avenue. For instance, again, I have a good learned friend who's a maths teacher who runs the maths surgery. I believe not too long ago you had him on your show, called Patrick Grant.
Yes.
Now, he is a part of our establishment, and we're working in conjunction with the maths surgery to bring maths to the massive. You know, whether it be on a one-to-one basis or with a school.
Yes.
So any establishment that is doing something incredible or wants to come and do something, because remember, you know, unity is strength.
Oh yes, definitely.
We don't claim to be the end of all and everything on our.
Yes.
We need, so where we can come in conjunction with others to push this, it's great. It's just like the foundation itself. There's people behind the scenes that obviously they won't be here at the interview, but nevertheless I have to acknowledge them.
Yes.
I have a brilliant team that works with me. You know, people like Digo Ranks, Slung,
yes.
the other CEO, which is Neville Green.
Yeah.
You know, even my church, where I'm a minister at,
yes.
the Lateran, they've just recently found out about the foundation.
Wow.
It wasn't that we was keeping a secret, but there's a right time
for everything
to share everything.
Yes.
And since finding out, they've been so supportive. So regardless of what, you know, a company is doing or an establishment, we can partner.
Yes.
As long as we're on the same page.
Right.
Because this is where it goes now. When you're all on the same page, it becomes more directive and more positive.
Wow.
But if everybody's pulling it
together, it's not.
That's where it becomes now, you know, a struggle.
Yes.
So we do highly encourage to work in conjunction with others, depending on whatever field.
Yes.
It might be the music, it might be sports, it might be arts and craft, approaches.
Yes.
Because that's what we're about.
Right.
We're going to have on our webpage a business page. Now this is designed for businesses all over.
Yes.
Where they can advertise their services.
Yes.
Because it's what we call the umbrella.
Yes.
You're all under the Stereograph Foundation umbrella.
Yes.
So when that rain drops, we're all covered.
Yes.
And we like to be able to offer as many services. It might not directly be us, but if you're in conjunction with us, you are part of Stereograph Foundation.
Yeah.
You are a Stereograph Foundation. I told you the last time.
Yes.
We can offer meet and greet services.
Yes. Yes.
We've got into tourist industry where we're going to be giving awards to certain resorts.
Yes.
That was one of the criteria that we're doing in Jamaica. You know?
Wow.
Photography. We have a brilliant photography service called Sharks Photography.
Wow.
You know, both here in the UK and in Jamaica.
Yes.
And we can offer some services, Lady D.
Yes.
That is phenomenal.
Wow.
Because of the individuals who we choose to go in conjunction with.
Yes.
We know their track record. We know their drive. We know what they're capable of.
Yes.
So when we refer you to someone, or you see someone under our umbrella, you don't have to have too much doubts. Because
you recognize
it. That's it.
Yes, yes.
Because that's what we're looking for.
Wow. And that is just so good what you're saying, because especially that the Caribbean people, and you said something very phenomenal earlier about, you know, working together. Sometimes people can have ideas of doing projects, of doing, but you know, there's a saying goes that no man stands alone. No, not one person is alone. So when you are, if you're listening there and just you're alone, you're trying, you have a project, you're trying to do something, to pull along, it takes you so long for you to build something. But if you want to, as you hear what Michael said, you have this foundation, he's doing so much things. And listen, he's just come back from Jamaica. He's even went to award someone who was just a street cleaner, and then there was a girl, she's gonna be she wants to be a doctor. She's very young. So even you yourself, and if you know people, could be a young child, could be even your child, and wherever you are, America, Canada, Africa, don't just sit there and, you know, as together, what he's trying to pull here is to change the dynamics of things and life and how we see life, because we are more what I think as well as people, Afro-Caribbean people, we are more take people more than producers. We are more taking things, are consumers more than producers. What is it that you're producing? Do you have your ideas and you want to join in? This is the opportunities for you to partner. As Michael was saying, you know, it doesn't matter whatever you're doing. What is it you're doing? So don't just sit there. It's time. What is it you're doing? He's having a legacy. Look up, you know, this opportunity is for everyone. I just say what you're doing is just so big, so big. So I just want to acknowledge some more people that is here. I've got Mike. Hi, Mike. Thank you so much. Hi, Sigina. How are you? Hi, Errol from Montego Bay. Thank you for joining. Oh, hi, Cal Bruce. Thank you for joining and listening. Oh, hi, Eric. Thank you for listening. Hi, Linda again from USA. Oh, Barrington Shields. Thank you for watching. Oh, hi, Pastor Hector. Thank you. And I've got Erica Blake from my cousin there from USA. Another Blake. Oh, thank you for joining. And I have Joy Blake. Hi, Joy. Thank you all for listening. So as Michael was saying, if it's an organization, you're doing business or whatever, what he's doing on his, you know, in his foundation, if you know of people that are doing something, you know, this is the time people know to get out the gems in the society or in the community, and he's, you know, giving them awards. So whatever they're doing, if you're seeing someone making impact, could be a young child, it doesn't matter who they are. This is what he does. God give him this vision, and he's just going abroad doing it, touching lives. I just think this is just awesome, because there are people in communities doing things and they're not recognized. Like you said, that guy in Jamaica, no one, and in the corner shop, no one. They're doing services, no one noticed them.
No, and you see, when I look at it, Lady D, they have the Grammys and they have all these international awards. What do we have? Now God has given us the Stereograph International Awards. This is going to be our flagship.
Wow.
Right through globally.
Globally.
This is something that when someone is in receipt of a Stereograph Award, you can feel that sense of achievement. You can feel that sense of being recognized.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Too much times we're depending on what other people are doing. And then we're first to complain, oh, just take our business. Exactly. That's doing that.
Exactly.
Spend your money.
Yes.
Let me see us start supporting when we do positive things.
Right, as people.
This is what I'm saying.
Yes.
You know, let us see people embrace. We put out last year a message to people who were having problems with their children with maths and English.
Yes.
Now, I know as a parent, quite often, the child will come on with the homework.
Yes.
You as a parent don't even understand it. The child is struggling. Now we offered to give free tuition in maths and English.
Free.
Do you know how many applicants we had? 2.
My gosh. Imagine.
If I had said there's a free dance and all of the food.
And the food's free.
Everyone... we would have been inundated. But this is what I'm showing. And then yet still, we complain that we don't have our own things. And that's why I'm so proud of what I saw happen in Jamaica.
Yes.
With the people embracing this initiative.
Yes.
And the foundation in such a, it's like a breath of fresh air.
Wow.
And we have it here in our midst. And still yet, there are those who appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. But the drive and the initiative can be that much bigger. Because this is, for us, it's not about me as a founder. It's not about me as a CEO. I'm just the vessel that's driving this. And I want this to be a worldwide thing that we can be proud of. And as I said to you, it's not about skin color. Yes, we are Black Afro-Caribbean people. Yes, it is our concept as such. But I've given awards to white people as well. It doesn't matter.
Yes, it doesn't matter what
it's whether one is doing something incredible.
Yes.
Someone is doing something to uplift others.
Yes.
And this is where well, you can see I'm getting really passionate. But this is what drives me.
Yes. And that is just awesome. You know, when God gives you an idea to do something and you step out and start to do it, it's just like some of the listeners here online and that those are watching, you know, you've got ideas to do stuff but you haven't stepped out yet to do it. This idea that he's gotten from God to do and start to give awards, have opened its foundation. This is just awesome. You know how many ideas that you have, we have, God's given to us, and we have not yet put it together, put it to plan. Because if he started to do what you start to do now, you said God's providing for you. So if he give you an idea, he made the provision as well and more. Still yet, these are early days yet, I believe, in this, what you're doing. Because if you believe in what you're doing and you're touching lives, come on. If you're touching lives and you're in the airwaves, someone, somewhere, they're going to be listening to these programs and they see your foundation. They're going to come across on your foundation. They're seeing what you're doing. You're touching lives. You're making impact in communities, not just in UK, but globally. Come on. And this is what we all created for something, for an assignment, and we have it inside of us. But sometimes we're scared to step out. What if you were scared to step out? Lives wouldn't be touched. The people who've been appreciated now, that society may look down on, or you know, they're still doing things but they're not being seen.
Lady D, this hasn't been easy for me. Spiritually, financially. I've had to have faith.
Yes.
I've had to know that I can't see where the next dollar's gonna come from. But I just know it will. It will, because sometimes faith is not for you to see everything happening at the same time. Well, step out, launch out. My experience, I'm a minister that never tries to ram things down people's throat. Yes. I like to lead by example, and people see my lifestyle, or my character, or spirit, who I am. Now, in my opinion, what I've learned, the Lord never shows you the full picture. He shows you enough to take one step at a time. True. But do you trust him? Yes. Right? He gives us all seeds. What are you doing with your seeds? Are they in your pocket? Wow. Because they can't grow there. Wow. And if you don't put them in fertile ground, they won't germinate. Wow. Well, a lot of us, we like to play it safe. You know? Yeah, I'm cautious of that because I don't see the full layout. Well, if you're waiting to see the full layout, I'm sorry to inform you, you won't. Wow. So you have to step out. You have to step out, launch out. You're going to meet stumbling blocks because I've met it. I told you just 2 weeks ago, I had a case stolen with 7 awards. Imagine. That was a big hindrance. Of course, but that didn't stop you. It didn't stop me. It didn't deter you. You still continued. My medication was in there. Wow. That didn't stop me. Wow. Because I just trusted and know that God's going to work that way out. Yes. And this foundation will grow. It will. It is growing. Yes. It is growing. That is just often. Oh, I have hi Sophia, thank you for joining in. She says, blessings Lady D, blessings Shabba Stereo Foundation on to the world. Wow. Thank you very much. Yes, it is Stereograph Foundation to the world, and he's going he's actually going worldwide. He's yet to go in Africa and other parts of the Caribbean as well, and more countries. So watch this space. Watch this space. So is it your life he's going to touch or next, or do you know someone? Please get in touch. Please let us know of people wherever you are in Media Land, wherever you are now, people that are making impact in your community, in your sphere of influence, or in your area. Please get in touch. If you see, even if it's your child, in your family, whoever, get in touch. You know, this is just not about one man show. As he said, unity is strength.
to come together, work together as communities and build and do things and impact lives. You understand? Because the sweetest joy, the greatest joy is when you're touching lives, you're impacting lives. Sometimes, as I said, you there's gonna be struggles and stuff, but when you know that you put a smile on someone's face, you make a difference. It just gives you a sweet peace inside.
Look at last week's Saturday.
Yeah, so one of the things that you had, because I was on this trip, you came to my show last year, and you said, oh, you're going to be having this trip. And I went, you know, I was one of the persons that was there, and I had 3 tickets. It was so really lovely going on the sea. And what you do, the people on there, they just enjoy themselves. And then you're going to have another one next year, wouldn't you?
Lady D, it's amazing.
Yes,
you know, as I said, last year when I came on the show, I said one of our goals was to have a family day trip.
Yes.
And God made that possible.
And you did it, yes.
Saturday
well done.
As you said, we had a 70-seater coach.
Yes.
Which was filled. We went out for the day.
Yes.
We had a marvelous time.
It was awesome. I went to the seaside. It was awesome. There was over 1 million people on the seaside where we went. It was just awesome. When I woke up the beach, and I'm like, wow, as if I was at the Caribbean. It was just, and I really appreciate what you're doing, you know, and the people that you took there. Oh, it was nice, awesome.
One of the stumbling blocks for me, and I didn't let it upset me too much, that venue that I booked.
Yes.
When I went online, the pictures that I saw, in my opinion, this was quite ideal.
Yes.
Whereas, you know, when we actually saw it.
Yeah, it was a bit different.
It was a bit different.
But never mind.
But at the same time, the main reason was behind that one, I wanted people to have somewhere where they could relax.
Yes.
Could leave their bags, toilet facilities.
And stuff.
For those who can't take the walking all day.
You can just stay there.
If the weather wasn't good, which we had brilliant weather.
Awesome. Hot.
So, you see again,
yes.
what the foundation is doing.
Yes.
We're always trying to look at the whole picture.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Not just thinking of it one way. Because, you know, that trip was completely free.
Yes. Yes.
No one paid to go on that trip.
Imagine.
And that was all paid for.
It was all paid
by what
for.
God.
Wow. That was awesome. Imagine having a free trip here. So next time, if you're listening, you want to come, just contact, but next time around, I'm sure it's going to be different, because we're looking for donations and for people to partner in, with us as well, with the foundation.
Well, I say to them, look, we have merchandise. Go on the website, Stereographfoundation.org.
Yes.
The website's there. We have merchandise selling. We can only do so much.
Yes.
And we're trying to, we don't like to stipulate to no one or pressure no one. But if the people see this is a worthy cause,
yes,
they see the benefits
that is doing
what they get from it.
Yes.
Let us join together.
Yes, of course.
Stop this thing. Sometimes it just really kind of, I wouldn't say upset me, but it makes me think.
Yes.
They will go into some big establishment and they buy all the Nike.
I know.
And all this.
All the name brand stuff
and
from the
that.
big organizations.
And
People don't recognize them.
Buy a t-shirt from us for £10. And it's a big deal. And the wider picture is what you're getting back from it. What it's enabling us to do. Our motto is one unit moving forward. It says
one unit moving forward.
And that's what it's about. So
yeah.
We're striving on, and we've grown. We've covered an incredible amount of ground.
Yes.
So says one of our highlights was going to Jamaica in the recent time and launching a foundation there.
Yes.
And I know it's going to grow.
Yeah.
Because people are hearing about it down there, and not only that, they're embracing it. Because it's an initiative that's never been done.
It's happening. Yes. And then you get to go to Ghana and the Caribbean countries. So all the Ghanaians that are listening and all the other Caribbean countries, please
we
get
have
in
to
touch.
So that's how I'm going to be on Brother Frank's case.
Yes, that's the manager, one of the managers.
Definitely, because it's something that's dear to my heart.
Yes.
And we need to
Africa.
start thinking this way.
Yes, thinking widely, broadly.
Yeah, stop blaming others because they have this or they have that.
Yes.
We don't have. We have it.
We have. We just need to come together.
That, are led this way. But they're not being embraced.
Yes.
The way we should. So
I believe so.
This is where it's at,
Yeah. So we're winding down now, and so what? Any futuristic plans, or any other thing you have coming up?
There's many big plans that we have.
Wow.
Stereograph Foundation is full of it. I'm not being big-headed or nothing.
Wow.
But we have a documentary that's going to be in the streets in a few months.
Oh, wow.
Which is going to blow the place apart.
Wow.
And I'm not just saying this, putting myself on a pedestal. The whole context of it will open up a complete different light.
Wow.
What people have never seen before. The sound system world, which I originated from, never has a sound system done the concepts or taken this to the level that we have. Never before within the community. People seeing the whole life and changes. What can be impacted amongst us when we move in the right direction.
Wow.
So there's a lot. Then when you take it and flip it and go across the seas now, and people see again.
Wow.
The awards program is just growing bigger.
Yes.
Rebel Salute. Do you know Rebel Salute?
I heard.
In Jamaica, it's one of the biggest reggae concerts in Jamaica. They want us to incorporate the Stereograph International Awards program as a yearly fixture within their program.
Wow.
This is the strength of what this foundation is doing and what it stands for. We're going to have a yearly award show in Jamaica, which we're planning now. We're going to have an International Mother's Day award where we get all the mothers in.
All the mothers. Wow, you've got a lot of things planned there.
We got work programs for the youths. We're talking about the youths now that are not academically gifted, that quite often get overlooked. We're going to have a basic 6-week training course where we learn them this basic skills, how to present themselves, how to go about, that they can approach people for work. At the end of the 6 weeks, they get a certificate that they can show to that establishment or individual. It might not be a GSAS or a degree, but it says and shows that the basic training
have been done,
and that impetus to go and get it has been done. We have what we call the Uncut Man Award. So, Stereograph Foundation is turning
a few things in the pipeline.
Yes, on there. And there's a very special thing that I need to do here before the show is finished. So, I don't know.
A special thing?
Yes.
What is that?
Okay. Last year when we had the gala, our first gala evening, a very special presenter, alias Lady D of Starr Radio, should have received one of our awards, which we nominated you for.
Wow!
But due to circumstances at the time, it did not happen. And this evening, unknown to you, you're not receiving one award, you are receiving 2.
Wow, me!
Stereograph International Awards. So, viewers,
I'm getting an award!
She didn't know about this. This is live and direct.
I'm getting hot.
Here is one of the awards. Here is one of them.
Wow!
Yes.
Oh
and
my gosh!
Let me show you the second now.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh my god!
This is our.
Oh my god!
This is our prestigious.
Wow!
Stereograph International Foundation is. And it says, Stereograph Foundation UK Entrepreneur Award presented to Donna Blake, aka Lady D, for outstanding services in business consultancy and radio show presenter in all communities worldwide, from Minister Michael Gordon, the founder of SGS.
Oh, wow! I'm so happy, I'm so grateful.
Now,
oh, wow!
many people wouldn't know. Lady D runs a business consultancy agency, and she's done incredible work that people are not aware of. And again, when I said about the Stereograph umbrella, we now have Donna Blake on our umbrella with the business consultancy, helping untold people who need certain help in certain areas, preparing CVs, business plans, you name it, motivational speaker. So it's with my greatest pleasure that this evening, Donna Blake, aka Lady D, we present you to International Stereograph.
Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, wow. Donna Blake for outstanding achievement in multiple fields. Oh, thank you.
Here's the second one.
2 awards. Oh my God. Wow.
And this is your stand to hold your window.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, wow. Wow. Stereograph Foundation. Okay. Presents Donna Blake, aka Lady D, for outstanding services in business consultants and a radio show presenter in all communities world. So thank you so much, and also for the foundation. May you grow from strength to strength. I really appreciate. Oh, thank you so much. Oh,
so listeners,
I'm
viewers,
blown away. I didn't expect this.
No.
Oh,
and
wow.
That's how
right
we
on
strike.
The show.
This is how we strike.
Wow.
You know, we can walk into an establishment and present awards. So listeners and viewers, remember, Stereograph Foundation is the foundation now.
Yes.
For the people. The awards program is going to be one of the biggest in the world. That's recognized for our people. So stay tuned, support it, and we will grow.
Yes.
God bless you all.
Okay. Well, viewers, wow, this was a big surprise for me because I was meant to go for my award.
This is Starr Radio UK.
Unforeseen circumstances, I wasn't well, and even the High Commission was there, last day. But he just surprised me. I knew he was coming on the show today, but this was a big surprise for me. I really do appreciate. And all my viewers, I do thank you all for listening today and for joining in. And if you want to get in touch with Michael Gordon and to partner with whatever the foundation is doing, you can even go online. What's the website? And they can
the
see
website
the
is
yes.
stereographfoundation.org.
Okay.
I repeat, Stereograph Foundation, all one word, .org is the website. The email address is stereograph@outlook.com.
Okay.
Telephone contact, the office number is 0208 144 8507. Cell number 07 503 891 889. And of course, anywhere where you see me, just approach me.
Okay, so I thank you all for tuning in tonight, this evening, and for listening in with us. And please do contact us if you do need to. The contacts for Stereograph Foundation, Michael Gordon, and we're happy to furnish you with that. And also, if you'd like to be a guest on my show, is weekly and every Monday we talk about different things. If you've got your products or you want to showcase, talk about your business and whatever you're doing, please feel free to contact us at Star Radio UK, and we're happy to have you as our guest. So enjoy the rest of the week, and you take care until then.
This is Star Radio UK.
Michael, do you want to say thanks to anyone there?
Yes,
with your family, your friends?
First of all, I'd like to say a big thank you to Star Radio, because since meeting you guys, you've been integral part of what we're doing, and we're hoping that we can extend that even further. I want to say a big shout to all of the Stereograph Foundation family, which is growing day by day. I won't say all the names individually. You know who you are, and I just want to say thank you for your love and support. I'd also like to say a big thank you to my wonderful wife, who's ever supportive in what I'm doing. At times I know I can be awkward, but it's for good. So I just want to say thank you to everyone, and may it just continue to grow. May you embrace it, and I believe we have something special here in the making. So as I said, God bless you.
Okay, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the week, and please connect. Take care. Bye.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening.
I'm on fire for Jesus. Jesus, I can feel the fire burning deep in me. Again, I'm on fire for Jesus. Come on, Jesus, I'm on fire for my community. I'm on fire for Jesus. Jesus, He has washed away my sin. I'm on fire, Holy Ghost fire. He's in me, God, He can be one true desire. Oh, it is an honor, ultimate pleasure to represent Christ and me. I am all me strong tower, me keep me Hosanna, me omnipotent God, me one true Messiah. Glory, hallelujah. The man sapphire, save me as a sinner. So I'm on fire for Jesus. I'm on fire for my community. I'm on fire. Psalm 68 verse 1 say, let God arise, let His enemies be scattered. Let them that hate Him flee. Jezebel spirit, you can't stand up round here. You see the enemy there, oh, from afar. See them a plan and them a scheme to start a war. But if them keep say me they are alone, Father God, the angel encamp around me to protect them all. So let me tell them, say, well, Lucifer, go down Lucifer. Well, Lucifer, run, well, Lucifer. Well, Lucifer, choke up Lucifer. Can't touch God at 90, don't come in here. Well, Absalom, take by yourself. Spirit of Jezebel, take by yourself. Satan follower, take by yourself. God want me know so. Me see the enemy there. Oh, from afar. See them a plan and them a scheme to start a war. But if them keep say me they are alone, Father God, the angel encamp around me to protect them all.
Something good is happening to me. Something good is is happening right now. I can feel it, I believe it, I can see it, I'm living in it. When I roll back the curtains of yesteryears, and I have seen where the good Lord has brought me from, I can see clearly now where I'm going to be. I have to give thanks and praise. I have to give thanks and praise. 'Cause something good is happening to me. Something good is happening right now. I can feel it, I believe it, I can see it, I'm living in it.
Have you heard about the one who can save you? Have you heard about the one who can heal you? His name is Jesus Christ. He's my burden bearer. He's my bridge over waters. Have you heard about the one you can lean on?
Thanks for listening.
Have you heard about the one you get the strength from? His name is Jesus Christ. He's my burden bearer. He's my bridge over water. I will trust in the Lord. I will call upon His name, and yeah. He is my source. He is the one I stay close to. So I beg you today, respond to Him. God is breaking the curse. He's breaking something new. Cause Jesus breaking me, and I want Him to live in your heart. Every day, take away the hurt.
I decide for DJ now.
Breaking the curse. He's breaking something new. Cause Jesus Christ in me, and I want Him to live in your heart. Every day, take away the hurt, the pain, the guilt, and the shame.
In life's journey, there's so much challenges. You will find yourself making poor decisions. Don't you turn your back and walk away, 'cause that's not life. No, that's not life. You better